welcome back to my channel. Nahrain here, and today we're going to be doing like a mauve nude style pinky look today. We'll see how it's going to turn out, but we're going to start with our prep and we're going to use our ordinary serum, and this one's the mixture of a lot of their concentrates. It has the hyaluronic acid, it has the alpha arbutin. Honestly, I'm probably not pronouncing those right, but this is a good starter. It's a sticky serum, and then I'm going to be using my Milk Hydro Grip Primer today, and let's put those on and come back. Now for this next step, you gotta let everything dry down nicely, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab my pot concealer from Nars. I'm just gonna use my finger for this one, and I'm gonna apply it over any like problematic areas. Redness today, been seeming a little red lately, so I want to cancel a bit of that out, but I'm not gonna use a color corrector. I'm just gonna give myself slight extra coverage in those areas and let this dry fully, and then go ahead and go in with your foundation. We went ahead and applied our Dior Airflash foundation with our E44 Morphe brush. Let me just say, I love this foundation. Love it. We're moving on. We went ahead and applied our Match Stick in Amber from Fenty Beauty, and we're gonna be using our M448 brush and our E20 brush for blending this out right now. See you in a second. Ugh, sounded horrible. I'll see you in a second. We went ahead and applied our concealer. We used the Dior Forever Skin Correct Concealer in the shade 0N for neutral, and I think I forgot to tell you guys, but the foundation was Warm Olive. But as you can see, we applied it in general areas. We didn't use too much, and we're going to be using the E20 brush for blending out. Moving on to our bronzer, we're using our Milk Chocolate from Too Faced. And I'm just using one of my angled mermaid brushes. We're going to be going in with our blush, and we're using the R14 Morphe brush, and we're using this blush right here in the middle of the Showstopper Tarte palette. We're going to follow up with our highlighter from the Anastasia Amrezy. And we're using our Jeffree Star Morphe JS4 brush for this application. Now go ahead and follow that up with your setting powder. I'm using the Jeffree Star Translucent with my Morphe 437 brush. And I'm not baking, just setting. Once you're done with that, we're gonna go ahead and use our facial spray. We're using Morphe 2 3-in-1 Little Pick Me Up. Love this stuff. But I'm gonna hold my hair back for this. Not trying to drench it. Not while it's straight anyway. Go ahead and let that dry and come back in a second. We're moving on to our eyeshadow. We're gonna go into the new Nude Huda Beauty palette. I love this palette. It's probably like my favorite mauve colored palette. And I'm gonna show you guys what I do when I want to do my face first and my eyes last, because it can get a bit tricky with fallout. I will take whatever's remainder from that setting powder on my brush, go under my eye. This will prevent it from sticking. This will not allow any fallout to stick because it is no longer a sticky surface. And I didn't stick this back in the container or anything like that. I literally just using what's left of it to go underneath my eyes to prevent the fallout from getting stuck there. And I haven't fully decided, but I'm thinking we're not going super dark today, so honestly this palette's pretty used. I can't see the color. I think it says Secret. I believe I'm going to be using Secret and Teddy today. And these are definitely my favorite colors on here. And the other sparkly shade that I'm going to be using, let's see if I can read it. Let me just scratch it off for you guys. So shade-wise, I want to give you guys all the shades, but I actually really can't because this is so old that the shades are wiping away. So I'm going to be using this one, and this one for the lid. These two for the crease. And these two glitters, I'm going to mix a little bit of them and use them as a topper. But I'm just going in with one of my blender brushes, and I'm gonna go in with the lighter shade that's on the left first. And this is the trick that I use when I do my makeup, but I've already done my face first. I'm gonna grab my mirror, so you're gonna see my ugly mirror in this shot, okay? Don't judge. I'm gonna go in with that light color, dust off the excess, and take this card, and I'm gonna angle it right where my eye lifts right here, where it goes up to make that straight line. I'm gonna place it right here, go in with the brush, and get the end of my eye. And you'll get something like this to start out. But I use this line to just go and follow the rest, because now I don't need to touch that for a little bit. Once you've done that with the card and held it to your eye and done the blending process, you can go ahead and touch it up if you want, like bringing it like this and straightening out that line. You could also do that. But we're gonna get the other side done and be right back. Now I'm gonna go in with that darker matte color on the right side and go into the crease deeper. And you won't necessarily need the card for this one. This one's just kind of a like go over your same areas cautiously and gently. That part's all done. Do you guys remember that trick I told you about getting that excess from your eye, that fallout that I know you can see a little bit right here? Well, I just take that same brush that I had with that translucent powder and just brush, my mirror's backwards. Brush that excess off. And since it wasn't sticky, that extra powder should not stick onto your face. If you did it right, it shouldn't stick. Because just like this, it's not sticking. Any excess powder that was underneath here is now gone. Now it's time to go underneath the eye. We're just gonna mix the two matte colors that we did on top and just blend them with the same brush and put them underneath. Now that we have that on the face, we're gonna go ahead and do the lid. We're gonna use that metallic color that was next to that right side matte color. So we went ahead and used this color and this color for our crease and under our eye. This is going on our lid, and then we're gonna throw some glitter on top. And I'm using my mermaid brush for this. Once finished with that, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this glitter shade right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and mix a little bit of this one with it and get a little bit of both. And I'm just gonna tap these on the lids of both my eyes after I mix them. And I'm not using a lot of this, just the littlest amount will go a long way. Once finished with that, go ahead and grab your Artist Couture Coco Bling Diamond Glow Powder, and I'm obsessed with this stuff, and I'm gonna grab my little brush if I can find it. It's just like a little blender brush, I guess you could call it. You only need a little bit of this stuff. Just the littlest amount will go a long way. And just put it on the inner corner of your eye. We're all finished up with the eyeshadow. Everything's finished. You can move on. Now that we're on to the next thing, we're moving on to our liquid eyeliner. And you already know I'm obsessed with this dual-ended Stila liquid eyeliner. I'm obsessed. If you want a fine line, I cannot tell you how much I love this product. This is my favorite eyeliner that I'm going to continue to buy. Just because I do need that micro little, like it's so little. Look at that little fiber tip, the felt tip. It works so amazing. I love it. I use both sides, but this one helps straighten out your lines and perfect them like magic. I love it. So I'm gonna apply this and be right back to show you. See you guys in a second. Eyeliner is all finished up and we're gonna be moving forward. I've actually been testing out a new mascara and I'm hoping you'll give it a try too, because I absolutely love it. It's from a brand, if I'm saying this right, Ilia, something like that. It's ILIA, and it's all natural. It's a clean brand. Like, I'm obsessed with it, if you can see it right there. But I'm obsessed with it. Like, I got the mini just to see if I liked it. They were all out of the full size. And this brush has a freaking comb on it, guys. Like, if you can see it at all, I hope you can. You can literally like comb your eyelashes from being clumped. This is magical. Absolutely amazing. And I'm gonna apply this off camera and we'll see you back in a moment. And we're back, mascara's on and we got the eyeliner on. Now we just gotta do our lashes. We're gonna do lashes in a box. from our velour liquid glue, and we're also gonna slap those on real quick and be right back. But by the way, that mascara, wow. Let me just say, like, I love it. I love it. That stuff's amazing. But we're gonna slap on those lashes and be right back. We're back. We finished up our lashes. We went ahead and did our lips too. We used Throwback Thursday or TBT from Tarte's lip paint. Love this stuff. Comes out great. This color is my addiction. I'm literally obsessed. I hope you guys like it just as much as I do. This is my favorite color of makeup to play with. I don't know why, but it is. Might just have to do with my skin pigment and skin tone look with it. No idea, but one final step. We're gonna set our face. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this look today. And thank you so much for clicking in and watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Feel free to leave me a comment below what you want to see me do next or try. Give me some ideas, throw something at me, challenge me. I'm cool with it. But I want you guys to do this challenge for yourselves. Go have a great day, because whether you like it or not, the choice will always be yours. Don't let people control your mind or your heart or your soul. Have a great day, guys. Later.